Now we should be good. Bring that over here. It's Minecraft. Okay. In today's Minecraft stream, we will continue to work towards beating the End Megabase. Alright, save. Where's that? Actually, let's edit something. Craft. Base. Craft. Int. What else am I doing? I don't know. Minecraft survival. There we go. Thick. Arakakakakao. Okay, there's that. We're done with all that. Are we done? Did we figure it out? I think I figured it out. I'm not 100% sure if I figured it out, but I think I figured it out. Oh, let's do that real quick. Alright, sick. And then we just pull up the game like so. Tanny! I'm not the famous Tanner Talkington. Oh, I am the not famous Tanner Talkington. I don't know what my... What did you just say? My brain wasn't working. My brain was not working. There. Alright. Alright, sick. Let's just do this. Oh, loading in, loading in. Are we good? Are we good? Start recording. This is my life. This has been my life. A whole lot of this. Isn't this exhilarating? It's coming together though. I think that's what's important here. At least that's how I have been coping with the fact that all I've been doing is placing just an absurd amount of carpet. But just came in to say hi. It's 11 for me. I have to sleep now. See ya, Ravens Products. See ya. Dang, that was quick. Thanks for saying hi. Sleep well. Sleep well. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, this has been my life. And I'm loving it, quite frankly. I guess things could be worse, right? Like, I could not be playing Minecraft. So that would suck. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. A monkey boy poo, by the way. Got it. Oh, that threw me off, Ravens. Okay, got you, monkey boy poo. Well, hello. Sleep well, dog. Sleep super well. Okay, what am I doing here? I need another stack of coal. That's what we need. Actually, what we need here. My wife is texting me. I don't know if something's wrong. Sorry for spacing out there. She was like, "Are you streaming?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And she was like, "You're already streaming?" I said, "Yeah, I am." Oh, okay, all right. Let's lock in here really quick. Just lock back in. There we go. We're locked in. We're locked back in. Things are working in my favor. It's all good. All good. I think it's all good. I'm still waiting for my... I don't know. I'm seeing the little 3 dots on my phone right now. But I'm hoping it's all good. Bow. Oh. All right. Okay, back to what I was doing. All right. Not an emergency. Okay, we're all good. All good in the neighborhood. Everything's a-okay. Dum 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 dum. Dude, my nose is... Splunkie, how not to live your life? Advice on how to not live your life? Don't make bad decisions, I guess, is like a start. Outside of that, I don't really know, if I'm being honest with you. Hey. Ooh. My nose is so itchy. Oh, my nose is itchy. Why? Why are we... No! I got it. Don't you worry. I took care of it. I took care of my nose. I for a second was a little bit concerned about the well-being of my nostrils, but we're actually good. Everything's a-okay. I even took allergy medicine. I don't know. Maybe I have like something wrong with me. I've been trying to decide. I don't think there's anything wrong with me, but maybe because my nose just constantly itches. I'm not entirely sure why. Well, you know, I take my allergy medicine every day. Lurking just followed. I'd love to support you and also be your loyal fan. You also add me on Discord. My username is PaulGuy0336. How about no? How about no? How about I don't add you? And you stop pretending to like my stream. You don't even know me. Stop being weird. That's weird, bro. Some weird stuff there. Weird stuff going on there. Move over, guy. Anyways. Yeah, anyways, that was cool. Alright. Back to what I was actually doing. What I actually care about. Which is placing all this black carpet. Is there anything else I'd rather do in this game right now? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of relaxing. I don't really have to think too much. I just gotta pay attention. Like, if I wasn't doing this, what would I be doing? I'd be doing this. Just with, like, I don't know, a YouTube video playing or something. Like, this is what I'd be doing, okay? The point is that I wouldn't be doing anything different. So, like, because it has to get done, right? At least that's how my brain kind of operates and views everything. You know what I mean? Guys, I got a killer leg workout in today. I'm feeling good. Also ate all my calories for the day, so I'm like done eating for the rest of the day. Little bit sad about that, but I'm not hungry, so I just like, you know what I mean? You know, like when you game, you just want to snack, or like when you watch a movie, you just want to snack. You're not really hungry, but you just want to, you know, want to snack. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I kind of want to snack. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's kind of where I'm sitting at the moment. Like, let's just, I don't know, bag of chips, something like that. I don't need it, right? Don't need it. And I realize that I have not too long until my birthday, right? And so I'm going to stay locked in until it's my birthday. And see how much weight I can lose between now and then. Give myself like a little weight loss challenge. Just kind of see where things end up, you know what I mean? And I have like an overall goal, right? Like I know where I want to end up overall, but like I'm just curious to know if I'm locked in this entire time, how much weight I can actually lose between now and my birthday. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a good place to be. Hold on. Alright. I'm jumping. Responding to a text message. That's what I was doing, okay? You know, do me. My wife. I'm gonna respond to her, you know what I mean? If you don't respond to your wife... Is that weird? I don't know, I guess it depends on the situation, right? If you're actually busy doing something, then it's probably not weird. But if you're just actively going out of your way to ignore, then it's definitely weird. The more time you spend your time like this, the more patient I am until something happens. Wait, what do you mean? But you don't think something's gonna happen here? Are you telling me that this is not electrifying, exciting content? Is that what you're trying to tell me? If that's what you're trying to say. I don't like those words. I don't like the hostility. I want you to check yourself, Tanny. That's what I want. I want you to take a second, take a step back, and look at yourself in the mirror and think, you know what? Maybe I should be grateful. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm grateful to be able to watch content online. Yeah. You know what? You don't have to be grateful to watch me, I guess, technically, because you can watch whatever you want, but I guess in that regard, I'm grateful that you're watching me. The point is, okay, listen, Tanny, damn it. The point is, okay, the point I'm trying to make here, you know? Feel me? Am I making sense? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, I don't think there's anything much more exciting in Minecraft than this, if we're being honest. This is literally what the game is about, right? Now, we can sit here and hypothesize and think about, you know, all the cool content Mojang could add to the game. But we're just going to be making ourselves upset if we think about that, you know? We're just going to be real sad. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. That's just me. That's just my thought process. And that's just the approach that I have, okay? It's my opinion. You can take it or leave it. Oh, also, guys, my glasses broke, so I'm wearing contacts, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. Genuinely forgot how quick your eyes dry out when you wear contacts. Not fun. Because I don't wear them very often. I wear them, like, when I play basketball, and that's about it. Or if I play, like, pickleball or something. Basically, if I play a sport, I will wear contacts. Everything else, I don't wear contacts at all. I just wear glasses because they're just way more convenient. It feels a whole lot better on my eyes. The whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? Oh man, what a burp. Yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying about weightlifting. Leg day. Alright, so I started off with squats, alright? Back squat, which I haven't done. I did it the first time on Friday for the first time in I don't even know how long. Wait, hold on. End update and quickly adding the copper golem officially because I use iPad. I don't know why that was so hard to read, but writing it that way, Tanny, made my brain almost not work. Ow. Thank you for that. So the first day that I've done back squat and probably, I mean, I think I've done it one other time this year, and then prior to that one other time, it had probably been 4 to 6 years since I've done back squat. I've done a lot of leg press and stuff, but traditional back squat I haven't done in a long time because I have 2 bulging discs in my lower back, right? And so I'm very mindful of that. I don't want to re-injure myself. I would much rather keep myself as healthy as I possibly can, given the fact that I have a degenerative disc disease, from what I remember from the doctor. I don't know if that can be reversed. But anyways, point is, I haven't done back squat, but I wanted to do it again, right? Because I think it's really important just to be very, very mindful of what I'm doing. So I did on Friday. Basically, haven't been able to walk since Friday, and today I was like, usually my leg days are supposed to be on Tuesdays, but I just started a new workout routine, and so I started it on Thursday, meaning that Friday had to be leg day, which means leg day is supposed to fall on Tuesdays if I were to start the week properly. But I switched it. Leg days are going to be on Mondays, and upper body is going to be on Tuesdays. Rest day on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday are Thursdays will be a high rocks training day, and Fridays will be like just traditional running days, right? Except on Thursdays I play basketball, which is why I moved leg day to Mondays. That gave me 3 days, or it gave me Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 days, and then 2.5 days of recovery versus just a day and a half. If that makes any sense. You're following? I hope you're following. Okay, so did leg day today again, and I'm curious to know how my legs are going to feel tomorrow. Also, on Sunday, I went and sprinted. Sunday? Yeah, I sprinted. I went to a track and sprinted for the first time in probably 5 to 10 years. I give myself a big window there because I don't remember when I stopped, actually, sprinting on a track has probably been 10 years, but I know I've sprinted a few times prior to, after that. I just don't ever remember doing it on a track. Nonetheless, I used to hate sprinting, and I think it was because I had a coach yelling at me. Going out there and just seeing how fast you can run for as long as you can is one of the best feelings in the world. I don't know how to explain it, but it was awesome. Surfer, are you able? I've never surfed a day in my life. But anyway, started off with some squat, and did deep squats, right, or at least parallel. I think I worked out with, I did my first set with 225, but wasn't really happy with how deep I was going. I felt like I could go deeper. But in order to do that, I need to drop the weight because I really want to focus on form right now and slowly work my way up. But my goal is to be able to squat like my body weight. I don't know if I'll ever be able to squat more than like my body weight just because of the injury in my back, but the goal is to squat as much as I can, right? But I went down weight to I don't know, 185, I think. Let me think here. Yeah, 185 is what I was working out with. Oh, good. Oh, pretty good. After that, I had RDLs. I hate RDLs. Don't know what those are? Romanian deadlift? Bro, that is for grown men. That is such a difficult lift. Really gets those hammies and gets glutes and works the back a little bit, I'm sure. But that is a very difficult lift in terms of I don't know, the pain, the strain and the pain that it puts on your hammies. But if you want hammies, and I mean curls probably might be a little bit better. I don't really know. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm doing this because I realized since I started playing basketball that I really am naturally very competitive, and it drives me insane that I'm not in better shape than I am. I should be in a whole lot better shape, and yeah, I just want to destroy the guys that I play against when I have games on basically Thursdays. So all that to say, did leg day, did some lunges after the RDLs, and then I went and hopped on the treadmill for about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, and then after that did a little bit of core work, about 5 minutes of core work. I don't really have to do a whole lot for core. Maybe 5 to, I don't know, probably 10 to 15 minutes is probably the sweet spot. But after that, I got some deep stretching going, and then I was done. But I was pooped, and I was pooped afterwards. Then came home, had a solid dinner. I'm feeling great now. But I hit my protein markers, I hit my calorie markers in total, and now we're just playing Minecraft because why not, right? I mean, out of all the things you could be doing right now, I could be sleeping. That is definitely an option. I usually go to bed around midnight every night. Wake up between 8 and 9. every day. Just feeling great, juiced, ready to take on the world. But I am interested to see how this, I'm going to be doing this split for the next 4 weeks. And this is week 1, so we'll see how it goes. Oops. Alistar, like from League of Legends. What a fun game League of Legends is. I haven't played it in well over a year now. Really proud of that. Yeah, that was a fun game, don't get me wrong, but it's a very toxic environment. You gotta be careful when you're playing, you gotta be careful when you log into League of Legends. Matter of fact, I don't even play with the chat on anymore. I don't even care. I just have pings on, because I would just get so mad. Look, I'm not the greatest League of Legends player, I get that. Never claimed to be the best, but it is draining when you're playing regular match. You're not even playing ranked. People are like, why aren't you doing this? Like, dog, I'm trying to have some fun. Chill. Let me play, you know, Vayne in the jungle. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe Vayne in the jungle isn't what you want to do. I know there was a time period where it was. It was like actually meta because of one of the jungle items, like increase your attack speed. And if you don't know, Vayne is busted with attack speed because of her E, which basically allows you to do true damage. But anyways, no, it did it. Wait, what did the attack speed? It was an attack speed buff, but it also, instead of you having to hit 3 times to unlock Vayne's true damage, you only had to attack twice, I think. I don't know. Basically, it was busted, is what I'm saying. Okay, it was busted. But apparently a new champion released within the past few weeks, and I think she's a mid laner. I just saw her name earlier today, and I read it, and then I have since forgot it. But League of Legends, what a fun game. What a awesome game, actually. I'm really excited about Riot's like League of Legends themed MMO. Hopefully that is really fun. I'm a RuneScape guy. I'm an old school RuneScape player, which has kind of had a resurgence recently with all the WoW players that are going over and playing. But love that game, so really excited about the introduction of Riot in MMO games. Jojo with the follow. Thank you, Jojo. Spider-Man, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the stream, guys. What else is Riot doing? I know they have like a fighting game that released. I don't know how it's doing. And then they have Runeterra. And then they also have the Auto Battler, but I don't play any of those. I don't play anything Riot-based. You're welcome. Oh, that's very kind. That is very kind. With the you're welcome. And the heart. Stop. Stop it. Stop it, Jojo. So yeah. What other games do I actually play? I really don't play a whole lot of other games now that I'm thinking about it. Well, how many games do you have to like actually play to be considered a gamer? You ever thought about that? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, not that I care if people label me a gamer, but I used to say that I'm a gamer, and it's like, I really only play like a handful of games, and right now I'm so addicted to Minecraft, it's the only game I play. So am I still considered a gamer, or do you have to play multiple games to play, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I'm rambling here, but that has been on my mind recently. It's kind of bothering me that it's on my mind. You know what I mean? This is why I don't stream late at night, generally. Because I just be talking about random stuff. There's nothing to talk about. I talk about my day, I talk about my week. Yo, let's talk about this. My daughter, okay, love her to death. Okay? Love my kids to death. But my daughter, the little sweetheart that she is, I changed her before going to the gym today, right? And which, by the way, I try to purposely change my kids before we go to the gym, because you never know, right? And I don't want the childcare workers they don't need any more work than they already have. So if I can help them out by like changing my kids' diapers so that they don't have to worry about that, I'm gonna do it, right? I kid you not. Changed my daughter. Got my son in the car. The gym is like a 15-minute drive away from where I am, right? My daughter has a blowout. So the time it took me to load her in the car and drive 15 minutes, she has a blowout. Guys, and this has been a recurring theme for like the past month, maybe even longer, and we have no clue what's going on. We don't know if like her digestive system is changing and evolving, which does happen as your kid. There's a lot. They're doing a ton of growing right now, right? But when I say that there's a little level of sadness that comes with like knowing that you have to like change, and I'm not at home, right? Like I'm not in an environment that is comfortable for me in terms of changing a blowout. You've never dealt with a blowout. Just imagine a food fight but poop. Okay? That's all you need to know. And so I had to go run my kids inside, had to go find a trash bag. I then spent 20 minutes basically cleaning up everything, cleaning my daughter, changing her outfit, doing the whole 9 yards in order for me to be able to go work out. And in order for the childcare workers to not have to worry about feces being all over the place. They're just standing there like, and I wasn't even embarrassed. I was just so sad. I was like, you know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I'm learning here, okay? I'm learning here. Let's see. Boom, bum, 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 bum. That's how my day's gone. All that considered, like, today was a really good day. Oh, guys. Okay. Random thought. But I have been, I have like a little garden in my backyard, okay? It's supposed to be like a flower garden, okay? But we have a compost pile, and I basically throw whatever scraps that could go to compost pile out there. So vegetables, eggshells, stuff of that nature, right? Coffee grounds, the whole 9 yards. Well, I threw a squash back there, and I remember looking at the seeds and being like, should I throw this in the compost pile? And I was like, well, I turn it enough that I don't think I have to worry about it. I have 3 or 4 massive squash plants. I don't know if they're supposed to be this big, but they're like, I'm not kidding, they go across practically my entire backyard. They're probably, I don't know, 20 feet wide? Yeah, they're probably 20 feet wide. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. I can't eat them because where they're growing, there's dog poop, and apparently, like, you can't, which is very weird to me, but apparently you can't eat vegetables if there is dog poop in the area, and we have dogs, and I don't have that area closed off yet. It's something I've been working on, and apparently if you have dog poop over there, you have to wait like at least a year before you can like put down I have to wait at least a year before I can put down put down vegetables and then pick them up. That makes sense. So can't eat them, but I have a bunch of squash, which is cool. Pretty stoked about that. But I find that weird because, like, I don't know, how do you stop other animals from pooping on, birds and stuff? Like, what do we do with those vegetables that get pooped on? You know what I mean? That's a very weird thing, but I don't know. I looked it up online, and apparently it has something to do with, like, bird poop or rabbit poop or whatever other critters you have out in the wild is, like, more normal in the ecosystem. And so it handles it a whole lot better. And so, I mean, you still risk getting sick, but because it's normal, it's not as bad. Does that make sense? Seems very odd to me, but I don't know. I guess in some weird way it makes sense. The whole point is I can't eat the squash, but I have massive squash plants, and we're just gonna see. I'm gonna harvest the squash, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Throw them back into the compost, I guess. Blend them up or something. Who knows? But I thought that was cool. It's really cool. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really into watching plants grow. Not really into, but I find it fascinating for some odd reason. I took a horticulture class in college, and that was one of my favorite classes I think I've ever taken. I don't know why. I genuinely have no earthly idea why I'm so interested in it, but I am. Maybe that's what I should have done for a career rather than streaming Minecraft, but whatever. It's neither here nor there. The point is that growing plants is cool. And if you think otherwise, you either haven't done it or you're weird. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's a whole lot easier taking care of plants than it is taking care of pets, I can tell you that. I just go out there from time to time and give them the water. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to do nothing. I can just be. And that is such a freeing experience. Also, it makes you, like, maybe not you, but for me, it, like, kind of opens my eyes to, like, how much work goes into, like, what farmers do to, like, produce the amount of crops that they do for the amount of people that we have in the world. Like, it's actually insane. And then I start thinking about stuff like, okay, what if we were in a survival situation? It's like, okay, so I know I can grow some plants, that's awesome, but I can't go 4 months without food. Well, I mean, I can go a while without food. I'm that fat, but I got that much body fat on me. I shouldn't say I'm that fat. But, makes me think about, like, hunting and, like, fishing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I should really learn how to hunt. Now, the question is, would I rather learn how to hunt with a bow and arrow or with a gun? I think a bow and arrow. Because I can go retrieve the arrow, right? I don't know how that works in hunting, like if you can just retrieve your arrows and like use them again. I've never been hunting, so there's that, but I don't know, the idea of being self-sustaining is such a interesting idea to me. Not relying on the grocery store for food, knowing exactly where your food's coming from and how clean it is and how healthy it is. That's probably not an issue. Like, okay, knowing where your food comes from I probably isn't as big of an issue in other countries because they have a lot of rules and regulations to make sure that the food that they get is really, really clean. The odd thing about the US is like we have some of the best food in the world while simultaneously having some of the worst food in the world. It is mind-numbing. You know? I don't know. I also think it's a cool idea, like, if you went, like, hunted, I don't know, imagine if you hunted a deer or two, or a bison, which hunting a bison is really, really hard, because you basically get entered into a lottery, and you have to be incredibly fortunate to get your name pulled, and it may never happen, right? Because there's so many people that want to hunt bison. We just don't have a lot of those here anymore. And that's a whole different topic to get into, but nonetheless. But I also thought, like, what is it like to have bear meat? I don't know. But I know people that have eaten it. What's it taste like? They're like, it's gamey. What does gamey mean? I don't know what that means. I mean, it tastes bad, and you're just, rather than saying, oh, it doesn't taste very good unless you do this to it, it tastes, you know what I mean? Also, I've realized that, like, I don't really enjoy chicken all that much. I think because I don't cook it properly. I don't know. I should probably meal prep a whole lot better than I do, but I don't. And so it makes for, like, I don't know, the chicken doesn't taste all that good. It's like kind of chewy, not enjoyable. But I, you know, gotta get that protein in, so I eat it. I know other people don't eat meat for, you know, personal reasons, religious reasons, and everything else in between. But I eat meat, so I enjoy it. It's pretty delicious, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion. Dude, I don't know if I'm allergic to, like, soap or if I just wash my hands a lot. It might be, honestly, it might be all of it. But, my finger, the skin on one of my fingers has, like, split, like, cracked, and it hurts. Pretty dadgum bad. Pretty dadgum bad. Whoa, whoa. Reggie White. I don't know what that is all about, but that's a defensive end. He was a defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles. What was it? What? Goodness gracious. Oh! I think I'm done ranting now. My brain just logged out. Probably because I'm placing carpet, and it is a mind-numbing task. Pretty out. We were running very, 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 very low on black carpet. That's alright. Not too hard to get more. Not too hard to get more. I think I have to leave myself at least 4 pieces of black carpets. I can't remember if I have any backup my main base. You would think, I would hope that I have some, but I may not. I think I need to leave myself at least 4. I can't remember if I got black carpet or lime carpet last. I think I got lime carpet last, so... Which, I mean, I have to go get more of each anyways. So there's that. The things I do for content. And with no guarantee that people are going to watch. Isn't that isn't that insane to think about? I understand why people don't want to get into content, or why they stop streaming or making content, or why they stop. It doesn't even have to be content. I can understand why someone's like, being an entrepreneur sucks. Because there's no guarantee. You just wake up one day and you're like, hey, I think this is a good idea. I believe I can do it. And then you just go. And then, you know, you just kind of hope for the best. I mean, obviously there's things you can do, but like, you know what I mean? You just kind of gotta just commit. And just, the whole thing. Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. I'm so sleepy. What is this? Why am I yawning? Why am I freaking yawning? It's not even that late. Yeah, well, I guess it depends on what time you wake up. Like, I have plenty of time to sleep. Odd. Very odd. It's weird. I'll leave it at that. Weird. 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 You know what I mean? I don't know if there's any way of doing this faster. I know if I had a beacon with speed, with like the speed boost, or speed 2 boost, because I'm placing 2, I don't know if it matters. You know what I mean? Now, if I was doing it this way, I think it would be faster, but I think because I'm going straight forward like this, it doesn't matter. Because I get locked by the carpet. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder... Wait, I want to try something that I haven't tried yet. Hold on. No, slower. It's slow. Okay. So this is still the fastest way. Going forward is 1,000% going to be faster than anything else I do. Ah, dude. Dude. Bow. But it's gonna be sick once this is actually complete, because then I'll be able to... I'm ready to update my thumbnail. It sounds so weird when I say it, but It's gonna look so sick when it's done. To me, anyways. Other people may be like, that's stupid. And if you're like that, you're stupid. Because I think it's cool, you know? What if I fell asleep on stream? Just like passed out. All you hear is... What if I snored like that? Oh my lord. I might have to ask my wife to slap me awake. Please don't ever. Don't ever let me snore like that. I wonder if I snore bad now. I know when I was 40 pounds heavier than I currently am, I would snore or stop breathing and my wife would like hit me. I had sleep apnea. Let's do it like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's throw that over there, do that, and then we can go grab it like that. Okay, yeah, perfect. What am I doing? What am I doing? Figure it out, dude. Stop being dumb. How about that? Being dumb. I actually was looking at chat, so there's that. I'm figuring it out. Just give me a moment to figure it out. My brain don't want to work. It don't want to work at a high level. You know what I see? I see a lot of people who've never played Minecraft or don't play it a lot do streams on Minecraft like once a year, and their whole goal is to just beat the game or speedrun it. And I just want to pick their brains. And like, you know, after you beat the game, do you just feel accomplished? You're like, all right, I'm good. Or do you ever think about wanting to just, you know, I don't know, play another 2 weeks rather than being done after that first 2 weeks? You know what I mean? Or, you know, maybe the next year rather than beating the game again because we know you can do it. What if you just played the game normally and built something insane? Normally, there's no normal way to play the game, by the way. I'm just, I don't know. It's a flow of consciousness is my whole point here. Oh gosh. What a yawn. What a yawn. Bless. Oh, my body. I don't know why I'm complaining about my body. I'm the one that signed up to go work out. I know that by working out and being this sore that I'm making myself better, right? Like I'm becoming a better version of me. And like the easy part is to go work out. The hard part is actually the diet and sticking to it long enough to like see results. That being said, your boy does not like how he feels right now. I'm exhausted. The body is exhausted. And I'm sore. I can deal with a little bit of soreness, but like not a little bit. I can deal with a decent amount of soreness. You know, but I'm so sore to the point where it makes like walking and sitting and standing up and just general movement in general. Wow. Wow. It just makes general movement a chore. And it hurts. It's a good hurt, but it hurts. You know what's actually a cheat code? Okay, first off, sleep. But another cheat code is like stretching. I don't know why in my youth I would negate or skip stretching as if I was invincible or something. As if my body wasn't going to at some point say, hey, fella, you might want to try stretching your muscles before you tear something. I don't know why I ignored that. And matter of fact, I played sports, right? So like we were taught to stretch before, like warm up before working out and then stretch afterwards. And it's like I tell myself I just don't have the time. I've learned now, it is better to stop your workout early so that you give yourself plenty of time to stretch and cool down. That is more important than finishing the workout. And I know that sounds crazy, but stick with me for a second. Again, I'm not a sports scientist, a nutritionist, a trainer, or anything like that. But in my personal experience, okay? My personal experience, consistency over intensity is always better. Being able to show up every week, every day, if that's how often you work out, every few days, whatever it is, being able to show up to that every week and do your workouts is better than killing it one workout and then injuring yourself and not being able to work out for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending on how serious the injury is. Just do your stretches, guys. In the workout, if you have 30 minutes, like if you're gonna go for 2 hours, you're an hour and a half in and you have 2 or 3 more lifts to do, it's okay. You don't need to do them. You'll be fine. Do the stretches. You'll thank yourself. You'll thank yourself later. Trust. Okay. That was odd. That was odd. That looks so weird. That looks so weird there for like 2.8 seconds. 2.9 seconds. Also, let me look at something quick.
Let me look at something very, very quickly, okay? Because I'm just a little bit interested. I want to see something. I want to see something. Alright, bet. Because that is on gang or something. I don't know what that means. I genuinely don't know what that means. I honestly don't know why I said it, but I did, and we're just gonna go with it as if it's something. We're gonna pretend like that's something I say often. Okay, we're gonna pretend like that is a normal thing for me to say. And just so you know, it's not. It's not something I actively say very often. But we're actually okay. Let's just kind of look at what we've done so far. Oh yeah. This song kind of sounds like a banger, don't it? All right. Golly, that is so much. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that looks so sick, guys. Y'all don't understand how... Oh, that just made my heart skip. Oh my gosh, it looks sick. Dog, I genuinely don't even know what to do. I'm so proud of the way this looks, guys. Absolutely insane. Okay, let's go grab some stuff. And buy some stuff, I mean, we're gonna grab a bunch of shulker boxes. Is that empty? No. Can I walk a little faster? That's not empty, that's not empty, not empty. That's empty. Grab that one. Empty? Yes. Empty? No. Empty? No. We need more of that? Are these empty? Okay. That's okay. Alright, whatever. I know these aren't it. There's that. These are actually all empty, aren't they? Yeah, these are. Sorry guys, I gotta take care of it. I know you don't want this. I don't want this for you either, but it's a necessary evil so that I can complete my mission, which is to make the coolest looking floor in all of Minecraft history. And no, I don't have any way of actually proving that it's the greatest, and quite frankly, it's opinion-based, but that's not why we're here today. Fellas, for crying out loud, please. Please. My goodness, guys. Okay, so we should put all these first. Yes. So that we know. Yes, from here down are all empty, which means I can grab some more of the empty shulker boxes. I gotta fill these up with black and eventually lime green. Eventually. I gotta fill these all up. We will do that in due time.
Is that everything? That is everything. Okay, let's head out of here. Back to the main base we go. I know you guys are excited because why wouldn't you be excited? Or whatever. Oh, it's not nighttime. Wow. Impressive. Okay. Oh, no. No, we're good. I didn't need any of those. Okay, sick. Let's just place all these down because we're going to have to basically fill all these up, aren't we? That one. That, and that. Hi, Pookie. How are your kids? They're doing well. They're doing very well. They are currently sleeping, or they should be. I hope they're sleeping. But yeah, no, they're doing great. And yeah, no, that's really it. There's nothing else to be said about that. They're sleeping and they're doing well. Really happy that they are, if I'm being honest. Okay, that. Oh, there, and this is on. Yep, still works. Alright, bet. Alright, and then you do this. All of them? Alright, bet. Turn these on. Turn that on. Turn that on, and then we go in here and we collect. Tell me, we just collect an absurd amount of wool, carpet. And this is my life. This is my life. Don't do this to yourself, guys. Quite frankly, it's probably not worth it, but hey, you know, here I am, enjoying this to the best of my ability. Oop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Dude, my head itches. I'm getting to the point where all I want to do is play Minecraft and watch One Piece. Have you guys ever been there? You ever had that feeling? I have that feeling more often than I care to admit. I sleep yet? Do I have any lime carpet over here? Thought I did. Oh. The answer to that is no. I actually don't. I don't have any of that anywhere near me. Oh, I need to place this one down. This needs to be placed down right here, right there. That's the perfect. Exactly what I wanted there. And all that. I'm curious to know how much of this carpet has made it down to like the bottom floor, or down to the actual chests that I'm storing it in. We'll do that really quick, and then we're gonna fill up this one. It already has carpet in there. Let's go down here really quick. I'm curious to know. Has any of it made it down here? That made it down. That made it. Oh, wow. Okay. Much further down than I thought. Hello? Hello? Yep. Here. Oh, no, don't jump up there. Oh. There's lime carpet. Wait a second. There's white carpet there. You need black carpet? Not. It's still... Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay, it's still fascinating. Alright, I was just curious. This thing moves slow, so there's that. It's hot. go ahead and turn down that heater. It was chilly when I got in here. But now it's a little toasty, a bit too toasty for your boy. But, yeah, back over here. All that. This all needs to be grabbed. I think this needs to be grabbed. Oh, we're starting to lag. Oh, no. No. Hurry, quickly. Hurry it up, get to moving. Can't have the, there we go. Can't have the game crashing on me. That would be a very sad ordeal. Or something like that anyways. I would be sad, okay? It's basically my point here. I would be super sad if my game crashed. I would rather it not. Granted, I will admit that it has crashed quite a bit in recent weeks. But I did finally update to Windows 11, so hopefully that will help. I don't know. I don't know if being on Windows 10 had anything to do with the crashes or not. Not a crazy good, you know, figure things out with computers kind of guy. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense to me. Even with this being as fast as it is, it sometimes feels like a chore. You know? It feels like a little bit of a chore. Now, I know I calculated properly with the initial rule for the black carpet, but because carpet has to be placed on something, it wasn't working. I had to double place, which is very sad. I didn't want to have to double place, but I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point about absolutely nothing. Rah, 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 rah. That's what this base, if you will, this project has done to me. It has tested every ounce of patience I have. I wouldn't say that it's broken me as a man, but there have been moments where I'm like, is this actually worth it? Sounds cool. You know what I mean? I've asked that question. Do I want to continue doing this? I don't know. Is there a better way to, like, I don't know, express my time, use my time, utilize is the right word. I'm not even using the correct English words to express what I'm thinking and feeling. So there's that. Do with that information, I don't know, do with it whatever you feel, I guess. Oh, dude. This is mind-numbing work. It is monotonous. Dare I say annoying. I don't feel like doing this right now. I just want to place the carpet. Isn't that a dumb thing to say? That is such a weird thing to say. Has anyone ever said that about Minecraft? Like, oh, I don't want to collect resources. I want to place the resources that I've collected. I have got to go outside. But it's pitch black outside, so there's that problem. Maybe what I'm really saying is I should be going to bed. Bed sounds like a nice place to be. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like such a sweet place to be. Such a warm place to be. I don't care what anyone says, when you have a cold pillow and a warm blanket, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Talk about putting a smile on someone's face. and like the room is like, I don't know, below 70 degrees. Oh my gosh. AC is blasting. Oh! Fan is on. Ah! Oh! And you just wrap yourself up in your comforter, your blanket, like a caterpillar. Oh, trying to transform into a butterfly. Boy! Boy, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, but preach. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I love every aspect of it. What's the word I'm looking for? What am I looking for? I'm talking about cheesing from ear to ear. That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about that level of happiness. It makes you feel like everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Having that safe space in your bed, boy, it makes me feel safe. There's really no other way of putting it. Just happy. Happy pappy. Happy pappy is a weird saying. Who came up with it? Where did I hear that for the first time? Oh, I'm trying to think. I don't actually know, but I love it. Happy pappy. You know what I mean? I'm so happy pappy. My gosh. My goodness gravy. My goodness gravy. Spin move. That would have been a sick trick shot. I'd never trick shot in Call of Duty. I watched a lot of trick shot montages because they were the wave back in the day. Just sniping in general was sick. Again, it wasn't even close. But anyways, my contacts are drying out. Oh my gosh. What are contacts made out of? I probably don't want it. In fact, I can tell you I don't want it. Because then I'm just going to be stuck there thinking about the fact that I have it on my eye. But it is really cool that you can make something that thin and that flimsy, like, feel relatively okay on your eyeball. All things considered. I don't know the science behind it all or how it works. But, honestly, pretty cool tech. Humans are cool. Like, you get past all the stupid stuff we do and say, and you just think about, like, from an animal perspective. Like, nah, humans are kind of goated. You ever thought about the statistics of, like, the chances of being born a human? It's, like, astronomical. It doesn't even, like, the number doesn't even make sense. And you have people like me who just complain about stuff, and it's like, dog, you were born a human. What are you crying about? You know what I mean? I don't know. Just my thought. Me thinking out loud here. Jump, jump, jump. 360. Ooh, kind of killed it. I'm kind of getting nice with the whole being able to turn my mouse. I didn't grow up on a mouse and keyboard, so I grew up on a controller. So being able to 360 relatively well there feels nice. It does make me feel a little gross because it means I've been putting a lot of time into Minecraft. But you know, whatever. Whatever. Now, I will say I've never played Minecraft. Okay, not never. I did not grow up playing Minecraft on a controller. I played on PC out the gate, so there's that. So it probably feels comfortable because it is comfortable. But everything else, I feel weird. Like, I'd rather pick up a controller and just play that way. Speaking of if you have a significant other that doesn't like play video games, doesn't really like it, one, respect that boundary, but two, if for some reason they're like down to actually play a video game with you, do it. I'm talking a level of laughter that I haven't had in a long time. Just watching my wife play a video game, it just puts, it's a level of joy that is hard to put into words. It's so fun. It is so fun. It's hilarious because she's trying to figure stuff out. It's fun for me because I don't, like, it's second nature at this point. Like, picking up a controller or using a mouse and keyboard for certain games is second nature. I don't think about what I'm doing. Watching her have to, like, think about what she's doing is hilarious. Alex, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the stream. It's just hilarious. And I don't know, maybe she's not having as much fun as I am. Probably not. She's not into games. But I'm talking giggles. I giggled so freaking hard watching her play. What were we playing? What game were we playing? Great, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm pretty sleepy, so I'm just kind of rambling. I don't know how long I'm streaming. I've been streaming for what? Just over an hour. But yeah, rambling about playing video games with my wife. One of the most enjoyable things I've ever done on this planet. It sounds so sad when I say it out loud, but like watching my wife play a video game, it was hilarious. I mean, it was hilarious. And the game that we were playing, I can't remember it. Takes Two, I think, is what it's called. Anyways, beautifully made game. Really, really, really freaking fun game to play. I will put that out there. But also had me rolling. Watching her try to play that. So we haven't finished the game, so I can't wait to do that again. It's just, we're busy right now. You know what I mean? I'm focused on making content. She has her job. We also have the kids, so there's that. But I highly recommend playing video games with your significant other because maybe you'll regret it. I don't know. But for me, I did not. I say significant other. Some of you may not even be close to that. That's fine. Like, you may have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and you're not. I feel like I'm digging myself a hole. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. That was my point. The point I'm making: play video games with significant other. Okay, cool, cool. Dude, I'm so sick of collecting carpet. I just want to place the carpet. I want to play. I know this is making progress, but it doesn't feel like I'm making progress when I'm collecting the same block over and over again. And it's like, this is the most efficient way to do it, which is the other part. And I'm just like, I don't know if it's the sleepiness that I'm fighting. I don't know, man. That's what's going on in my head. Just, you know what I mean? This is a side note. This is why sleep is important, everybody. Okay? Because if I'm not mistaken, scientifically, it's been proven that sleep deprivation is on par or worse than being drunk, right? Let me not misquote. Let me go look this up. And let me not crash my computer in the process. Let's pause the game. Is sleep deprivation is the same as being drunk? Let's see here. But not precisely the same. Sleep deprivation, being drunk, can lead to similar impairments in cognitive motor skills. Not exactly the same, but I don't know what these percentages mean. Blood, alcohol levels. A person who has been awake for 19 hours is cognitively impaired as a person who is legally drunk. That's actually insane. Yeah, okay, now that's Google. So I don't know. Excuse me. Oh my, dude, I got a hit. What is that? Oh, I might be dying. Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot. Let's not do that again. That hurt way more than I thought it would or should. I don't know if that makes much sense, but anyways, there's that. Oh, give me all the juicy carpet. I just got an Instagram notification. Okay. Did anyone in chat, like, grinded their teeth? Or actively grinds their teeth? I've done it on accident a few times. And, that is a horrific feeling. I went to school with a guy who would grind his teeth on purpose. It was like a habit. And, I don't know, dude. I like, makes my skin crawl. I don't know how people do that. I know people do it unconsciously. That's a completely different subject. Like to consciously grind your teeth? Oh, dude. No way. Makes me want to just jump out of my skin. It's like nails on a chalkboard is what I would compare it to. And isn't it like really, really bad for you? Your teeth? Sure, you're grinding your teeth, absolutely. What am I talking about? Am I dumb? What am I talking about? It is absolutely bad. Don't do it, okay? This is my point, guys. Don't ever grind your teeth. I'm curious to know what dentists say about it. Am I that curious? I mean, I'm not curious enough to ask. I mean, maybe. Maybe I'd ask. I don't know a dentist, so... I know my dentist, but I don't see my dentist for a while. I'll put it that way. I don't see them for a while. Because I basically saw them last month, so 5 more months. I don't see them until the end of the year. That's the best way of putting it. Do I want to finish collecting? I want to finish this, but I'm so tired. I can't do it. Thanks for hanging out the stream. I know it's really abrupt. I just got so tired. I'm going to bed. I'll have a great night.